I want to welcome you back to Black Site. We're going to talk about Netflix canceling Luke Cage. We thought it was all a formality that it would come back because it was one of the most successful series on Netflix. Michael Coulter, who was Luke Cage, was a tremendous actor. He showed the fighting spirit that we love to see in a black actor, especially a show as well done as this one was. And it was proud that you can see a show that was respectful to African American people and respectful to the community. Mr. Coker, one of the head writers, he thanked everybody on Twitter today, basically thanking Netflix and all the cast for what they have done, because what they have done was something special. But it seems like the creative differences between the writers and Netflix, wherever they wanted to take this series, did not come together. And what I'm thinking is that the show was too positive for black folks. And what I'm trying to say is that there are people behind the scenes who wanted to take this show somewhere else. And I don't know where they wanted to take it. They wanted to ghettoify the show. They wanted to take it down as low as you can get. And I'm telling you, there's people out there who don't like to see strong black alpha males put into a positive position in America. And when Michael Coulter played this spot, he acted as Luke Cage. He brought out the best in African American male actors. He was not soft. He was not weak. He was not feminized. He was a man. And this pissed a lot of people off over at Netflix, probably, and a lot of people over in Hollywood. Because if you notice, they're trying to feminize African American males everywhere you go. But I believe when everything comes out, you will see that they tried to change this character. They tried to change the ambiance of the series. And the writers refused to do it. This show talked a lot about African American leadership. They talked about different people in history. They talked about Harlem. They talked about drugs. They talked about things that should be talked about in a respectful way, not a disrespectful way. This is why this show was so enjoyable to watch. It didn't matter what you believe politically, socially. This show was done well. And I'm sad that Netflix will put their hands in this and try and change the show. I want to know what Netflix wanted to do. That's what I want to know. That's what I truly want to know. Because the way the series was going, it was fine. You couldn't wait the next year. You telling me any successful show that has successful writers, all of a sudden you're going to have creative differences with the show and cancel it. That's like the writers when Friends was on TV or Modern Families on TV. Do you think over at Disney or Comcast, back then it was NBC Universal with Friends, do you think they would have canceled the show over creative difference? They said, no, keep doing what you're doing because we getting the ratings, we making the money. But that tells me right there, somebody didn't like the way this show was going. White supremacy, they didn't like the way this show was going. They said, wait a minute, it ain't ratchet enough. It ain't ghetto enough. Ain't no way a black man could be upright, upstanding, and that good. They making this guy seem like he a hero. No, we can't have that. That was the best done Marvel show out of all the shows, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, all of them. This was the best one. And they canceled on it. Unacceptable. This was so good, man. This was such a good series. And it made black men look good. And it was a powerful series. It was just enjoyable to watch. Black men, black women, a black series where you can have good and evil, but it just was just so well done. But it shows you the powers that be had something that they wanted to see or destroy that whoever was writing the show would not let them do. And I'm glad that the writers stood up and probably said, no, we're not taking Luke Cage that way. We're not going down that road, okay? This is sad to see that a great series like this won't be returning to Netflix. I want to thank you for listening to the Black Site Underground News that you can use. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.